we need to solve this problem. We have to calculate the area between f of x, of tangent cubic of x, the x-axis and the vertical lines, which are from x of -1 and x at 1. And the steps for resolving this problem and this project is to graph the function, and then we have to decide whether to integrate with respect to x or y. We have to draw a typical approximating rectangle and label its height and width. We have to decide to apply the correct integrate method. We have to calculate the area of the region using a first theorem of calculus and explain the answer. And to begin the project, it is important to know that we're going to use the fundamental theorem of calculus, which is the integrate from a to b of f of x equals to f of b minus f of a. And this theorem is useful in terms of calculating the area under the curve.
This is our first step, that is the graph of the function. In order to integrate our function, first we separate the tangent into tangent squared multiplied by tangent. So by the formula we obtain this, and here we multiply these elements and we obtain this. And we change tangent squared by sine over cosine, and here we do the substitution rule. So u here is tangent and du is secant squared multiplied by dx, and here the u is a cosine and du is minus sine. So to make it easier, we get here the minus. So here we only substitute the results, and to finally obtain the integrate, that is tangent squared over 2 plus logarithm of cosine plus e. According to a range that they are giving us, that is -1 to 1, we separate our function first from -1 to 0 and then 0 to 1. So the first one, we substitute the values with our integrate that we already have, and the result is 0.59. And then in the second part, we substitute from the values from 0 to 1, and we get 0.59. And to get our total area, we add them and we get 1.18 u2 squared.
To conclude this project, it is important to know that when we are calculating the area under the curve of tangent cubic of x, we have to use the fundamental theorem of calculus. It is also important to know that it is useful to separate the tangent of x times the tangent squared of x in order to use the trigonometric identities and simplify the process. There are many applications for definite intervals, such as consumer earnings, that is when we use the curve of demand of economics, a formula that can be deduced. This formula shows the amount in which the consumers obtain a benefit or a profit from an open system that does not have price discrimination. Price discrimination occurs when a business charges a different price to different groups of consumers for the same good or service.